damage on the left front of Ty Gibbs. Chandler Smith's car is destroyed. That's a big hit. NASCAR's done a lot of work in the front of these cars to make them softer, so they will crunch up a little bit. But either way, that's a big hit.
And there is Castroneves. No. He was also involved.
That's two of your open cars.
He's got an off-track excursion there and rolls to a stop just shy of that safer barrier.
That one has a backup plan, though.
Yeah.
Yeah, Chandler Smith did not.
Nope. Castroneves will have that provisional.
And he really needed these 60 laps. These were his only opportunity to run and draft and pass cars. It was good to see that window net come down quickly on Chandler Smith's car. That's the signal to safety crews that he is okay. And there he is. Not sure what happened to Castroneves here.
Yeah, he was.
We're told he was down on the apron, and the car lost control, went off into the grass, rolled to a halt. So remember, he has that provisional that NASCAR introduced this season. Let's see what happened here. Chandler Smith, 66, third place.
Ooh, not clear.
Yeah, and you see.
I think he was trying to get down and fill that gap there, Kevin. Just not clear.
Who was the second one? Clint,
the seven, I believe.
The seven
Justin
car.
Haley.
Yeah, and you saw the flames come out of Justin Haley. He saw Chandler Smith coming down the racetrack while he was clearly still underneath. And Haley knew that.
Yeah, he lifted, tried to stay out of it. He was way too.
Yeah,
up the side.
And it looked like.
That's a big hit, Kevin.
Yeah, there's damage to several cars.
See,
right
all
there.
Guy barely getting through there. Priest as well. A lot of cars with some damage.
So Bubba Wallace has damage, so does J.J. Yaley, so does Ty Gibbs, and there is the end of the race for Helio Castroneves.
Let's go. With Chevy Equinox EV, you can wake up every day with a full charge. Your crew can have a roomy, no-compromise interior. And starting around $34,995, you and your money can go further in America's most affordable EV with over 315 miles of range. Equinox EV, a vehicle you know, value you'd expect, and a dealer right down the street. Go EV without changing a thing. Chevrolet, together let's drive.
It happened. We got the house! You did! 2,000 miles away.
We do long distance moves every day.
With Pods, you don't have to worry about the driving, and that's not all.
Need extra help loading? Yes.
We got this.
Also might want
more time. We're flexible.
Flexible means you can keep your container longer or store with us. Then we deliver it to your home, across town or across the country.
We made it.
Yeah, you did.
Pods, your personal moving and storage team.
Taxes was feeling so stuck. Now Taxes is having a TurboTax expert who does your taxes from start to finish. While you check in anytime and get the most money back on your time. Now this is Taxes.
Perfecting your swing is hard.
Nice shot, Dad.
SafeLight Replace. But replacing your windshield doesn't have to be. Go to SafeLight.com and we can come to you.
Sick.
Our highly trained techs can replace your windshield where you are, even if that's right in your driveway.
Have a good day. I love you.
SafeLight makes it easy. Go to SafeLight.com and schedule a replacement today.
SafeLight Repair. SafeLight Replace.
It's a generations-old racing superstition. When you race under the full moon, mayhem.
Yeah, well, based upon how this has started, this is very bizarre, and it's fully in effect.
Pit road is open. And they should get the fuel here they will need to go to the finish.
And some repairs, maybe even on this A car.
Regan?
Well, Mike, the A-car, Kyle Busch, is one of the cars that's going to pit right here. Right now, he had a little bit of aero tight in turns 4. They want to work on that. Skady just a little bit through the tri-oval as well, Mike.
Another set of tires going on Justin Allgaier's car.
Well, at this point, Mike, you might as well be really safe with everything. And you see the 54 car here of Ty Gibbs. He's got some big he's got a lot of damage. Man.
8 cars in all had damage when this happened as Chandler Smith tried to go to the low lane, but he found Justin Haley there.
You need something. Yeah, I'm good. How are you?
What do you got there, Larry? Time machine? You gonna go back and see how the pyramids were built or something? Nope. Ellen and I are gonna go on vacation, so I'm gonna go back to last week and buy a winning one.
Hold on a second.
Only room for one.
How am I getting home?
Sitting on my lap like last time, Ronald.
Fine, but I'm bringing this.
All right.
Or
I missed everything.
savings options.
The right money moves aren't as far-fetched as you think.
There it is. See? Told you it's gonna all work out. Thanks, future me.
Since we started Fetch, America's rewards app, we've helped people earn over $1 billion in Fetch points. Our next mission, to help you earn another $1 billion in Fetch points as fast as we can.
That one is fun.
You want a free gift card?
Yeah.
What's the catch? There is no catch. You literally get free gift cards for scanning receipts, playing games, or doing your shopping.
Thanks so much.
All right. Download the Fetch app today.
What?
$10 back in points when you spend $30 on select General Mills products.
Did you know Toyota has 3 NASCAR Cup teams? We got Team 2311, owned by this guy, and
I'm kind of lost.
But Denny Hamlin races for another team, Joe Gibbs Racing. Yeah, Super Bowl winning head coach Joe Gibbs.
I'm gonna have to hop off soon. Yeah.
Owned by 7-time Cup champ Jimmy Johnson. 3 epic teams, 4 legendary owners, all going after 1 cup. Now you're up to speed. You in?
When my doctor gave me Breztri for my COPD, things changed for me. Breztri gave me better breathing, symptom improvement, and reduced flare-ups.
I can hear a Razor Yaya in the background.
Problems. It is not for asthma. Tell your doctor if you have a heart condition or high blood pressure before taking it. Don't take Breztri more than prescribed. Breztri may increase your risk of thrush, pneumonia, and osteoporosis.
Can you raise your Yaya?
Worsen breathing, chest pain, mouth or tongue.
Sorry.
Problems urinating, vision changes, or eye pain occur.
Ask your doctor about Breztri.
Your pride and joy is measured in acres. Keep them looking their best with the Kubota lineup. Versatile sidekick utility vehicles. The #1 selling compact tractor in the U.S. Professional grade mowers for a professional cut. It's equipment built with one purpose, to get the job done right.
Go back to Daytona, please. Go back to Daytona.
I don't care for hairs, okay? Just give me my Daytona. Oh yeah, we have a snow day today.
Shopping doesn't have to be.
We had, at least.
Show me, Carfox. Knowing how a car's accident history impacts price means you don't have to overpay.
Martin.
No fear, just Fox. Say show me.
We had a snow day today.
Speed
Did you?
rolls on in Daytona with the NASCAR Cup Series, Craftsman Truck Series, Xfinity Series.
Isn't that yay? No school. We get a 5-day weekend. That's a good thing. No school today, tomorrow. There's a whole weekend, and I think Monday's off too.
NASCAR.com for the latest tune-in.
So that means it's a week-long weekend.
17 complete. Couple of cars pitting here as we come to the end of this caution period. Aerial coverage provided by Goodyear since 19.
Sounds like you're saying Shrek.
The Goodyear blimp has been inspiring fans.
I know you're saying Truex.
Keep driving.
100 years of the Goodyear blimp. Hey, they did the thing, guys. They did the thing.
8 cars involved with damage.
Yay, good.
Chandler Smith.
Wait.
Justin Haley.
I can't see the moon.
Ty Gibbs, Bubba Wallace, Justin Haley, Kyle Busch, Tyler Reddick, all receiving damage in that one. Well, let's add Michael McDowell to that list as they clean up here.
Yeah, you see him sticking.
Yes, duct tape. That helps.
Try to fill some of those holes to make that thing go as fast as you can, because you want to finish as high as you can. The car's already tore up.
Imagine he just falls off and wraps around a tire of another racer.
Last week, NASCAR honored Dr. James Sicking with the NASCAR Hall of Fame Landmark Award. Watch the impact of Chandler Smith into the safer barrier invented by Dr.
Are there any rookies this season?
See how that steel barrier by foam collapses and mitigates the impact transmitted to that race car and to the driver. Countless lives have been saved.
So he's a rookie
by the safer barrier since it's.
Did they give up the rookie stripes or not?
Gosh, what a shot!
Now there's Castroneves, and we think that shot is the damage right there.
Well, you can see the right rear is broke on the car, and I don't know if the throttle hung or what happened, but
why do they have to get rid of the rookie stripes? I'm sad now.
Touching the apron right here, and it grabs the car. Heard us talk about it in qualifying. The right rear toe link is broke, and then the car just gets out from underneath him, and he takes another couple shots right here. And this one right here on the apron, oh, gosh. Clint.
Bro, that car be bouncing. That looks scary.
That goes all the way up your spine, and it feels like a jackhammer.
Yeah, that's 3 in a row.
Oh.
Boom, boom, boom.
Well, this may be the strangest start to a dual race I have ever seen at Daytona. But we're going to take the restart green with Chase Elliott and Josh Berry up front. Austin Dillon and Ross Chastain, Allmendinger and Byron.
So there's only 60 laps.
And Truex, the top 10. Martin Truex, the 56.
Keep an eye on
the race in position.
Keep an eye on them open cars. The battle is on. J.J. Yaley, Justin Allgaier. Truex is obviously a big part of that, whether he can race his way in or not.
Yeah, and right now you see the lineup not be double file all the way back. So when those cars are single file all the way back on the inside, they're under penalty, so they have to line up in the longest line. That's why they're not double file.
Wow, 4 cars under a blanket on turn 2.
Is it just me who misses Daryl's boogies?
Through all this melee, here's Chastain. He was in the back, all the way to the back to the front.
Heck, he pitted before the race even started. Both of those cars, Ross Chastain and Chase, on the road when we rolled off the finish line.
Now Truex is right with
his flip
pack in the 56.
Yeah, I watched that live.
He is the first open car to finish this duel. That will elevate Allgaier. He will be the driver who gets into the race on speed. All right, pass through penalty for Michael McDowell.
If you could save up, sorry. Go ahead.
Also a pit road penalty for Ty Dillon.
Why?
Ty Dillon, 2 fast exit pit lane. He has a time.
I'm sorry. If you could save up your money for anything, what would it be? What?
You can get too many cars. I think
you can't. You can legally own a race car in public or not?
7 or 8 cars.
I'm confused.
This is going to change as the dynamic of the pack is smaller than what it was. So there's definitely going to be some different dynamics that go along with this race with less cars.
Oh yeah, I forgot.
16 cars.
Will you try to get into NASCAR or something else when you're older?
Well back.
You probably might not get into NASCAR, but I don't know. I'm not saying anything. I'm not judging.
Does not complete.
Plus, some people say. Sorry, go ahead.
With his pole-sitting car and has to go to a backup. Why take that risk?
Yeah, and I was thinking at the beginning of the race, I'm like, man, why are?
Did you have to specify him like that? Like, look how far Chase Briscoe is in the 19 of what's. Anyways.
Out of the gas. Everybody's there.
You specified that. Like, what?
As hard as we can go.
Helio Castroneves checked at the infield care center and released.
Also, did you like Chase Elliott's
from the lap 3
Clash scheme, or do you like this one he's using now?
Haley off track, and Chandler Smith does.
Same here. From lap 1 to the 100, I think 200.
The size of the field and these races are always a little bit different than the Daytona 500 because you don't have.
That was a good thing.
With
cars out. People say becoming a race car driver is unrealistic, but you're trying to aim for that. You're trying to aim for that.
500 would have, but you still get to work on pushing like we see all of those cars connected up.
Priest.
I like what I see out of Chastain. That Trackhouse car is fast again.
Which drivers changed their numbers after last year?
Car pushes great. You can see him come right to the back bumper of Josh Berry.
Priest.
Very good pusher.
All right, we've got some audio from Michael McDowell, who is contesting the penalty that has been assessed and has not come down pit road to serve it, and does now.
I saw smoke. Hold on.
I know, man. I've been up here the whole time. Travis is working up too.
Yeah, you never win those battles as you see him serve his penalty there on pit road.
Speaking of battles lost, there's Josh.
Has anyone told you that like?
And all the way to the back.
Have you told anyone that you're going to grow up to be a race car driver or not?
Truex still the first open.
Really? What do they say after?
56. Allgaier 10th and then 40.
What was the most common thing they say? Like that's unrealistic or that'll never happen or what?
4th and 5th in line.
You actually try to aim for it.
Oh, a lot of breathe. That was.
I'm sorry. This year.
Looks like a side window.
You're 14.
Yeah, and if that side window is still out there, they're going to have to.
Are you trying to go karting? Is that what you're applying?
You don't want them to hit it again.
No. What go-kart place?
Let's check with Jamie at the Advent Health Center.
Thanks, Mike.
I do not know where that is.
Leo Castroneves is going to get for practice for Sunday. First off, big hit. Are you okay? And what exactly
how do you
led to that impact with the wall?
Yeah, no, basically I was...
How do you spell the thing you just said?
Understand. I lost my leader guy.
Yeah, how do you spell it?
Just staying right on the beginning of the race. And but then it's just taking it easy, understanding...
Oh yeah, isn't Trump going to show up in the Daytona 500?
Too aggressive and not to brake too hard. It's kind of like
interesting.
It was a lot of fun. I was having a great time. I escaped, from the first accident right there because everything, when you were running on top, everything goes high, right?
This is a dirt track.
Second one, I don't know who it was, just hit me, so I hit really hard and broke the toe link, and I should have bring it down on the warm-up lane. I was a little bit fast.
A banana.
It was a little bit tough, but I was having a good time. So
this is a dirt track. You said you're going go-karting here.
Able to fix the car, and but I learned so much so small details that folks from the other side of TV don't understand. It's so.
I didn't even notice. I'm just looking at pictures from the dirt itself. Let me see.
That's not what we wanted, but we will, and in the end, we have more to learn.
Let me take a look. Hold on.
41st on Sunday.
Thanks, Jamie. We're under the third caution of the day. This one for debris, we believe, off Ty Gibbs' car. We will check that.
Oh, I can see it now. I can see it.
Daytona.
Okay, I can see that. You said you live. Oh, I see where that is. Okay. You said you live near Niagara Falls, right?
Back of a sedan. Maybe your idea of commuting doesn't always include roads. Maybe you don't think
you're talking to me or someone else.
Between affordability and capability, then don't just get any car.
What?
Drive a Ford. Starting under $30,000 MSRP.
Okay.
Ford Maverick and Ford Bronco Sport.
Okay, little Wendy's hack. If you want a fresh, quality burger every time, tell them you want a hamburger. That's a hack, right? No? Hack-free burger made fresh for you? Gotta be Wendy's.
And Doug.
You'll be back! Emus can't help people come.
Yeah, I'm planning to be like a NASCAR driver when I'm older, but I don't think that's gonna happen. I wish it can. Hope it can.
Dreamer, Frank.
I hope to see you way before that, like when maybe this age. I don't care. I don't know.
Really did it. Only pay for what you need.
Liberty, 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 liberty.
I'll show you the road.
Anyways,
Show you the road.
we don't live anywhere near each other. Okay, hold on a second. Let me be right back.
I'll show you the ropes.
What?
Parts you need.
Ah! Okay, just winked at us.
eBay.
I'm scared. I'm scared. eBay?
Yes, it keeps my info safe, even at the shady lemonade stand.
What are you calling shady, mister?
Oh, like this is fresh squeeze. Give me
What?
a Logan.
I wanna pay with you everywhere.
Don't just pay. PayPal.
Sargento! They're salty, they're sweet, balanced grapes can't be beat. Fruit and nuts for you, natural cheese and crackers too. All together in a pack, the delicious balanced snack.
Sargento. We're real cheese people.
Even when U.S. women's national team forward.
Wait a second. What's the closest official racetrack? Where?
Thanks to the Bank of America customized.
Oh, my bad. Yeah. Closest one to me is like Canadian Tire Motorsport Park.
12 amateur survivalists started.
I just want to go home.
Good for you. I don't care.
Depending on how cold they get.
I'm sorry.
Do you push your loved one?
Just get him to shore.
Or push the...
Trying to see where it is on the map.
Not pushing the button.
Extracted. All new Monday on Fox.
And when you look at that and you look at the names on that trip. Sure, we had some upsets here and there, but it's the who's who of now.
Good for you.
And when you look at the history and everything that goes with the Daytona 500 and what that means to our sport, there's just nothing that matches it, in anything else that we do on the schedule.
Well, one of those names is his. Join Kevin every Tuesday and Thursday for NASCAR's #1 on the charts podcast, Kevin Harvick's Happy Hour, presented by Echo Park Automotive.
Well, we have a lot of fun on there, Mike.
I'll bet.
We love to pick on Mamba.
There's the beach side. About 6 or 8 miles away. Across the Intercoastal Waterway.
How beautiful.
And Chase Briscoe.
I always think Briscoe is just not Truex. This is confusing.
Now they're going to put that one safely in the garage and get rid of it.
He's donning Martin's number. I'm so lost. What happened? I'm focusing on finding the racetrack on the maps. I'm missing it. What happened? How?
It was always that way.
What?
The second one was not
Concession, concession. Where is it?
I've been on both
Where is
sides.
it? Oh, come on.
It was 2005. I decided
He's
to
8.
give Jimmy Johnson a little bump and wreck the whole field. Valve cover was knocked off of it.
Why you're rooting for him? That's that. Are you that big of a fan of him?
18 of 23.
Yeah, you told me that.
The last of
I'm not really rooting for anyone. I just like NASCAR. Someone joined Eve or Evie or something. I don't know.
It's 1985. Where am I?
Caution flag. A lot of damage there. And in the
we're watching a NASCAR race.
Okay. Hey, Mazdamo. Guess where I'm going?
Where?
In 15th place.
Truex, you ruined the thing. How dare you? Let me speak for myself.
Aww.
I'm going to Daytona Beach, Florida.
When though? When?
Tomorrow. And Sunday.
Hey, you're so lucky. You're so lucky, you silly guy.
Green flag is out and underway at Daytona.
I'm going to go to Daytona tomorrow.
Elliott, Ross Chastain.
Elliott in the lead so far.
I will have to get my ears off because it's too loud. Everything's
real strategy to needing to save anything. So, when they don't have to work on the strategy saving side of it, they just go after it. So I don't anticipate this.
Oh my God! This just jumped up to 9.
Oh man.
Everyone besides Martin, what's the nearest racetrack to where you live? What's the closest one?
Talladega.
Well, I like the way they're pushing.
What?
You know how important that is, Kevin.
And think back a couple.
I'm in Georgia.
We saw huge speed out of the Hendrick cars, but they couldn't push. They couldn't. None of the Chevrolets could really push, and we've seen them.
Yeah, I think they're gonna cause a huge wreck soon.
With an aggressive move to the top to stay with Chastain.
Jordan's gonna kill Byron.
Gonna hurt someone.
With one another. When he says go high, it has to happen now.
Yeah,
you cannot second guess it.
I'm my favorite current driver of today is like Bubba Wallace, but I'm planning on changing to Chase Elliott. I don't know.
Eric Jones is the best driver.
These guys are so in tune.
We all have favorites. Yeah.
No. Eric Jones is better than everything. Y'all don't know that.
Lined up. Bubba Wallace with his teammate Reddick right on. Excuse me, on his.
What?
Surprises in quality.
Dingler. Hey, but no, Wallace. Why isn't he's in third? No, the fourth. I mean.
One car in the top 10 into second round qualifying here last night.
Get up! Wallace, you in second. Come on. Yeah. Wait, Wallace is in first.
That was
He's in first.
Well, considering last year that was the first.
It just said he was first for a little.
Junior won in 2015.
I'm confused.
They always came down here and qualified well.
No,
we went through a period where
I sure do hate live editing.
they had the car where it had good speed but wasn't driving good. I felt like even last year they made a little bit of a change in the philosophy at the speedways to make the cars drive good, maybe give up a little qualifying speed.
Well, it's a definite balance. I mean, you want the car to go fast, but if you can't push and it doesn't drive good and you can't be aggressive with everything that you need to do with the car and blocking and while you're being pushed, then you're just not going to race very good. So that qualifying speed is great, but winning the Daytona 500 is way more fun.
You definitely have a car that's stuck, right? As soon as a car gets close.
Also, I have a question about NASCAR numbers. Like, are you able to choose them, or do they assign you numbers and you have to choose from that?
1 seconds. How about 23:11? Bubba Wallace.
Anyways, come on! Keep your position. Come on.
Well, we saw a lot of speed out of Ryan Preece, and if you can make that car drive good, you want to have a fast car. You want to be on offense. When your car is faster, you're aggressive.
This is illegal!
That you know you can go forward.
This is illegal!
And you see that bottom lane get connected out of the tri-oval into the corner. Ross Chastain really pushing well, and he timed that better. You don't want to be right on their bumper, especially right now through the tri-oval. But Ross is doing a really good job because he's getting to the back bumper of William Byron just as they come out of the corner. And when you can do that, you can push all the way down the straightaway. When you're not doing that right,
the flaps
down the straightaway to getting connected to the bumper. Ross did a really good job off of turn 2 right there and was able to get connected to William Byron as soon as that banking flattened out.
Why?
Great racing so far. They've mixed him up, right? He's got 3 Chevys on that outside, but Preece.
Oh, okay, never mind. I get it.
311 cars on that outside. Preece's car is
extremely I get it. You're probably not going to have a race in Canada.
Well, and let's not forget the fact that we talked about how many Chevrolets are in this race, and
no, I mean NASCAR won't have a race in Canada.
Joey Logano still really confident in the speed with the Fords.
Either because it's just snowy or they just don't feel like it.
Better, they can push is really good because of how flat their nose is.
I think they've all worked on
Motorsport Park. Motorsport Park.
Come down here in them Fords, you know, Kevin, you and I as teammates, we could push so hard and aggressive. They've all made some adjustments to get better on these super.
I don't know if it's in Clarington or Bowmanville. I'm confused.
Wallace had come right down on Byron in the corner. You couldn't put a piece of paper between those two cars, trying to keep the 24 down against that.
Josh Dingleberry. I'm sorry. I just love the flyby angle.
The Busch Light cam for Ross Chastain, hard at work.
Yeah, and it's fun to walk around Daytona and you see all the signs all over everything. Busch Light does a great job in activating.
I can see that.
He's doing a great job inside of this car.
Yes, watch his eyeballs. Watching that mirror, watching the car in front of him. Keeps glancing in the mirror.
It's still kind of weird to look at that Busch Light car and not be in it.
Right on you, 2x2, even lanes.
That's Brandon McReynolds, his spotter.
See right out of the tri-oval, just right immediately to that back bumper, and that is just being really good at being able to drag the brake and just control the distance to the car in front of you. You can lift the throttle a little bit or do both, and I think that is he's doing a great job of controlling the gaps, and they're able to keep themselves up front.
All by going 186 mile an hour. Don't forget that. There is that.
I try to tell you this all the time, Clint. Everything matters, and there's a process to everything these days. I know you don't like to hear the process.
Look at William Byron. He was one of the happiest drivers here.
Okay, I'm good. I'll be back on in a few minutes.
Racing had a new batch of power steering pumps, and there was a seal issue that affected both Preece and his car owner driver, Brad Keselowski. They changed it on all 3 of their cars. Everything was fine. Regan?
Well, Mike, not only did they have that problem yesterday in that practice, but earlier in the race tonight, wasn't overly thrilled with the handling of the race car. He was very loose. They did have to make some...
What should I call you?
A little bit earlier. Report back to the team. So the car is good now. I'm getting comfortable.
I keep calling you Truex and stuff, like Martin. What should I keep calling you that, or
When that
what?
hit him behind him, that shows you 186 mile an hour, love tapping the back. There you go. Thank you, buddy.
Well, if you're not sitting in a bar and you got the volume up at home, you could hear the RPM of that car.
How do you know? How did your dad know he can do it? Like, become a race car driver?
Pre-race, and I talk about being aggressive and having to push,
Is what?
having to learn. These guys are all getting comfortable in the
Sorry, could you repeat that?
laps closer.
Oh,
in this car, and
so it's like a generational thing.
there is no riding anymore. You're not going to make your way from the back to the front. It's a every lap fight to keep your back position.
Was any of your ancestors or relatives or whatnot part of NASCAR, like actually NASCAR?
With J.J. Yaley, Truex dropping.
Oh, so they were in like smaller race things.
Xfinity champ Yaley right on his bumper, keeping close tabs. One of them will make the 500.
Well, you hear him lifting.
How do you know you can make it into NASCAR though?
And those
Like, it's not. I don't think it's an easy job.
out of the line there.
And
Come up there.
I don't know how you can think you can. I don't know how you think you can make it. I mean, I'm not saying you can't, but just
Sense. Do you just sometimes?
it's hard to. So.
I don't need to be here right now.
Well, you do, but we were talking about Allgaier and Yaley racing for their lives to get into this Daytona 500. They don't have that option.
Well, and you don't have that option in this car anymore because if you get shoved out of line, it'll take you laps. I mean, in this race, you might be able to make it back to the front, but if that were the Daytona 500 and you go all the way to the back, your whole day is screwed up. So you have to take more chances to keep yourself in a position where you're not.
He attempted or he did? Because I know he did.
Up front.
So to remind you that
Was it intentionally or accidentally?
they are driving cars that are part of the NASCAR charter system. 18 of them in each race. They're guaranteed in the 500. They're just looking to see where they're going.
And he got caught in the tire, right?
Whose names are in yellow. They're trying to race their way in.
Yeah, right on the spot. I know what you're talking about. I saw it.
Reese is wound up in the middle. He's going to
I saw a video.
this pack.
They got some debris again.
Yeah.
Yeah, that Ryan Priest is sitting low.
He's twice in a leg.
They finally get it spit out.
Sorry, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Why is there a replay? What is the replay for?
The racetrack to
Oh, for Priest losing his positions.
was there.
I think he got to get a big push out of Byron getting into the
Okay. Also, another thing about the Cars universe. Did they just
You on both sides.
I think he thought he was going to
insert Priest's 2023 crash here?
too late and
it's on the backstretch too. How convenient.
go and didn't get turned around.
That was close.
Anyways, about the Cars universe. How do they just speed up on command? Like McQueen just speeds up out of nowhere without draft.
Wallace on the outside.
Yeah.
How does he do that?
I feel like Ross Chastain as the pusher.
That's
when you get to those zones.
Aren't all cars going full throttle?
Perfectly, and you've got the timing of all the pedals right, and you can control that gap within inches. I feel like that's where Ross is right now behind that 24 car. And you want
That's not what I meant. But like, you know how the car. Okay. You know how the car. Go ahead. Go ahead.
He's got Byron, with the two teammates of Byron and Chase Elliott right behind him.
Oh, yeah, that's illegal. Anyways.
Well, Michael Jordan should be smiling. His two Toyotas are.
Also, look at the cars right now live. Like, they're just in the same positions, right?
And Denny Hamlin. Got that beautiful brand new, don't call it a shop.
You see the cars now. They're in this like this little formation, right?
Airspeed is its.
McQueen just speeds through all of them at like just. He has just. He can just speed up on command.
42 laps complete of 6.
No, that's not what I meant. Like, he's supposed to go like the same speed as the other cars. He just lifts up his rear end and then he just speeds up.
Ask about Vraylar, because you are.
That is not how that works.
Bipolar 1, and you can help take control.
Okay, I'm pretty sure you don't know what I mean. Hold on a second.
Some medicines treat the low. Vraylar treats depressive, acute manic, and mixed episodes of bipolar 1. All bipolar 1. is not good for elderly persons with dementia and psychosis due to increased risk of death or stroke. Report changes in behavior or suicidal thoughts to your doctor. Antidepressants can increase these in children and young adults. Report fever.
I'm listening to everything.
Life-threatening or uncontrolled muscle movements which may be permanent. High blood sugar which can lead to coma or death.
Caution zone. Caution zone. Gray, we're on a caution.
With the Ram Cargo Manager.
Okay, I'm gonna send something to you in DMs.
With Motor Trend's Truck of the Year during Ram Truck Month.
Look at this. This is what I'm talking about. Just wait.
$6,500 total cash allowance on the purchase of select 2025 Ram 1500.
No, okay. Just look at it. At that part, he just speeds up ahead of the other racers.
Impossible.
Well,
Coffee Mate loves all the ways you enjoy.
Well, Max Verstappen can just speed up immediately on command.
Flavors from all.
What's that?
Wow.
Okay, I'm gonna give up because I don't think you know what I'm talking about, but whatever. What?
Okay.
What?
Maybe we're the second biggest coffee lover.
That's not nice.
Safe light replace.
Nobody likes a cracked windshield. But at least you can go to safelight.com and schedule a fixed
What?
Can confirm. Very easy.
SafeLight can come to you for free. And our highly trained techs can replace your windshield right at your home.
How do I know you're not lying about your age?
Go to safelight.com.
How do I know you're not?
For replacement today.
Two iconic schools tip off on College Hoops Friday. 80s.
Okay.
Indiana in a prime time Big Ten.
So you're turning, you're turning 15 in May, right?
3 in the back. Daytona. 43 complete of 60 laps in the first of the two dual races at the Daytona 500 field. And there's Martin Truex on pit road, and so is Josh Berry.
Josh Berry's on pits.
Tires for Truex's Toyota. And Carson Hocevar gets a splash. He comes back out, and Josh Berry's getting tires as well.
Wait a second, what a coincidence! Your birthday number is the same as Martin Truex's old number.
Celebrating one.
That's a coincidence. Very creepy. Does anyone drive the 20 in this season?
Back at lap number 14, Elio Castroneves and Justin.
Does anyone drive the number 20 in this season of NASCAR?
Released. However, Chandler Smith was in there for quite some time. We are told that he has been released from the care center, and hopefully we'll get a word with him.
Why do you think I'm asking this? What did I just see?
Together as team.
Yeah, it'll be.
I saw a certain website. Hold on a second.
The later that this thing goes, and the more that they're in the front, really, what you want to do this is try to shove them out there so that you can get one of them out there. So that you can put them in a vulnerable position. But
I think the one thing you don't want to do is get broke up. Together and work together here.
Yeah, I'm gonna watch it live on TV.
Running.
Television.
Ty Gibbs' car has a lot of damage from that lap 15.
Yeah, sometimes.
Why do you think I asked what car drives the number 20? Who drives the number 20?
Within the race, we've still got the open cars. Justin August.
But yeah, why do you think I asked that?
You think Dale Jr.'s nervous up there?
You know, like your birth date was Martin Truex's old number.
I think Chris Stapleton's nervous.
Why do you think I asked who drove the number 20?
All right, Jamie is coming with Chandler Smith.
My birth date.
Win of the Daytona 500. You came out.
My birth date.
Let's mention you were in there quite a while. Are you okay?
Yeah, I'm good. Thanks to everybody, the safety group and everybody, just taking some precautions, doing some X-rays, everything's good. It was a hard lick.
What?
sure.
My birthday. How do you? Okay.
For those guys, because I couldn't see my side mirror, my digital mirror wasn't working. Was 7 was getting ready.
Wait, hold on.
Try to block it, but obviously just a bad judgment call on me, and that's completely on me. So super upset with myself a little bit about that. There's a lot of really good race cars that got torn up tonight. That
want to know something embarrassing?
Really appreciative of Garage 66 and Quick Type.
I'm more experienced in racing than my brother, but when we went go-karting after a long time, he beat me in our 2 races.
That's on the safety group.
He beat me. He got 3rd in the first, and I got 5th in the first, and I got 2nd in the first, and then he got 1st. I got 2nd in the second one, and he got 1st in the second one.
Georgia was trying to make his first Daytona 500.
Basically, he won the second race, and I got 2nd.
I think the a little bit sketchy, like just the transition just let me go a little sooner. But
You understand a single thing I said?
try to keep it straight. Yes.
Okay. What did I say then?
About Clint before the race,
Yes. What? We had won the first race. He got 3rd, and I got 5th. And the second race.
being uncomfortable, but it's.
Yes, I'm actually ashamed. Impossible.
Not comfortable.
Speaking of
Yes. Well, to be fair, I did train him on NASCAR Heat 4. So
Some of that Traveler whiskey by the time the night's over.
Dale Earnhardt Jr.'s car is 9th with just an Allgaier.
I did train him, so yeah.
Martin Truex is 7th.
That's probably why.
We go back to Green. Byron.
Next time I will have justice.
Dale Earnhardt Jr.'s car is 7th.
Allgaier.
Chevrolet's inside, Toyota's outside.
Well, there's the answer to our question, Clint. The Toyota stayed together so that Tyler Reddick could push.
Is this basically the qualifying for Daytona 500, but not technically? Wait. Okay. What? From what? Okay. What's the last position to get into the Daytona 500? Like 10th or 15th or what?
As these races get towards the end, aggressive, and on Sunday you'll definitely see some chaos at the end of the race from bumps being too hard. I don't anticipate it being a lot different tonight. They put a checkered flag out there.
Water is refreshing.
Are going to continue to be aggressive, and we continue to see the aggressive pushes from Ross Chastain and Tyler Reddick in that second row, and it's only going to get harder.
Justin Allgaier up to
He's barrel rolling. I'm sorry.
Edges ahead in the number 8.
I tell you what, Ty Dillon's doing a whale of a job. You see him right there, 3rd car on that outside.
I forgot the rest.
Staying right there with it.
Now we tend to lump him in with the RCR cars because
that's not how it goes. I'm sorry.
Richard is his grandfather, but he drives for Kaulig Racing, located on the Richard Childress Racing.
Also, what was your favorite car NASCAR generation? Because I'm not a fan of this one. Gen 6. Same here.
I still haven't given up on Priest. He's the lone wolf forward out there. That car is extremely fast. We saw it last year. He's been from the front to the back to the front before, and I think he can do it again.
You're just mad because Truex is your favorite driver. Something bad happened. Okay.
Byron, can he fill the hole coming? Comes his head.
Yes, you told me that.
Chevrolet would probably go with him right there, being a negative. Chevrolet obviously Chase felt like he had to stay in that top line to keep himself in the position that he thought he needed to be to win.
Who was your favorite NASCAR driver before Truex?
And all that.
And you see a third line starting to form back up with Josh Berry on the other side. That's
who was your favorite now? Who was your favorite?
He's got work to do now.
Who was your favorite driver before Truex?
Yeah, he is. Lost ground on Yaley.
What? Priest?
See the 24 back of the 10.
I was gonna say Priest, Blaney, or what?
I heard William Byron saying that his car was sketchy with the help of Chastain behind him. He was in the lead. It's probably going to be amplified even more with Ty Dillon a car in front of him.
Well, and Ross Chastain's still going to be really aggressive, and now William Byron's having to learn everything that Ross Chastain already knows because he hasn't pushed the whole race.
Well, my point was it's taking more air off your car. should be a bigger, more of a handful, excuse me.
So the outside lane, Toyota, Chevy, Ford.
I'm trying to, right now as we speak, I'm trying to find a Bubba Wallace McDonald's steak.
William Byron in the 24, Ross Chastain in the 1 there, second, third on the inside line. William Byron is using the brake when he gets up on Ty Dillon in that 10. Ross Chastain never touches the brake. He just eases out of the throttle just a little bit. So 2 different techniques being used by Byron and Chastain.
Should I change my favorite driver? Does that make sense?
Allgaier, Yaley are all right together. The 3 of them trying to race in.
Wait, why do you like Truex so much? Truex Jr.
That guy, he's racing. JJ Yaley's on the outside of Stenhouse. He's in the middle. They're trying to get up there. No help behind them.
Yeah, and I look at that.
Wow.
Justin Allgaier just.
Why are you a fan of him so much?
Pulling a parachute.
It's just not like an Xfinity car. So he's learning this next gen car and everything that comes with Cup racing on the fly right here. So this is a lot harder to make ground and make yourself move forward.
So you're a fan of him because of his stats?
Cars can be tore up like Ty Gibbs right there.
What? Okay. I'm a fan of Richard Petty because I like his.
Damaged as it is.
That outside lane is much more for him. It's got a few more cars in it. The bottom keeps coming and going back and forth. So it'll be interesting to see if that organization on the top can maintain its speed.
Truex has the transfer spot right now. Now his qualifying speed would get him into the 500, but he'll move up based on that position. And if he is there at the checkered flag, that would advance Allgaier on speed. But we still have 8 laps to figure this all out.
Just look at the connection of those cars, the connectivity on the outside line versus the bottom. That chain is broke up on the bottom. You got to keep those cars tight. Keep the momentum on your side.
But those, even though that bottom lane is broke up, those guys are able to manage to keep up. And you see Allgaier on the top again.
Here in both dual races, the winner led only the final lap.
Yeah, and just like the bottom move right there, you're just not going to make anything happen by yourself with 1 car behind you.
No, but
why does my voice keep cracking? Sorry.
7 to go.
Still got to be patient.
I understand. I can also understand his.
I don't know.
Make something happen. He's wanting around Stenhouse on that outside.
But that's the hardest thing to learn about this style of Cup racing. You're not going to make anything happen, right? Like you're just going to have to go with the bottom line, put yourself in a position to have that line shuffle. And when all hell breaks loose here at the end of this race, when everybody goes everywhere, you need to be able to capitalize on that by being in the pack.
Every position you gain moves you a full row forward.
Where's that voice crack?
And within the top 10.
Saw another
flop like a maniac.
24 bumper. He started wiggling a lot. Insane.
Wait, seriously?
Transfer well. Ty Dillon.
Pretty sure they don't care about duels.
Time this year with Collick. William Byron, last year's 500 win. Whoa, you got a little squirrely there.
Oh, 6 to go. I didn't even realize.
Whoa, William Byron got up the racetrack. Almost caught.
Coming into 5 to go.
So close.
Well, and this is
Williams having trouble holding on to this car.
And it gets harder right here because as you get backed up from that lead car after it gets pushed out, it stacks everybody else behind you, and then it puts you in a worse spot.
Here's another look.
Well, that's
also
that was the first.
Bro, why did Bubba Wallace go on the outside like that?
4.5 laps to go.
How do they do these like live replays or editing and stuff? How do they do that?
These guys are pushing. They're all over the place.
Like with filters and stuff.
Pushes from the back.
And that's just what you have to do, and that's the style of racing that this car creates.
Pitch battle up front, and the
I don't know. It's just the ticker's just there, and it's like editing, and it's confusing.
2011, but
so yeah.
500 last year. Here's William Byron.
I might be blowing up. I got a sign on the dash. I don't know. We'll know when you know.
Okay, looking for
10 more months.
Chase Elliott shirts and pants and clothing and Roblox.
As they get closer and closer to the end, it's going to be who decides to break up this organized 2 lines first. Who's going to be the one to jump out of line the furthest forward, and will they get any help? So when that first guy jumps to make it 3 wide or whatever the scenario is, will anybody go with him? And if not, you're just going to go to the back. But
3 wide at the back for the cars trying to race in.
3 wide at the back.
Or Yaley on the bottom. Truex in the middle as they fight to make the 500. Up at the front.
I like that teammate combination on the outside. Reddick on the bumper up. I have a feeling they're going to try to put Dylan out. He's going to have to do a great job staying wide, being in his mirror. The runs from Byron are coming.
Larry.
Yeah, William Byron, he's saying something's going on with the fuel pressure. Rudy Fugle said there's no way we're out of fuel unless we have a fuel cell problem, but if it sputters, make sure you get out of the way.
And good luck with that.
Yeah,
185 miles an hour.
Done.
Thanks, Rudy.
Got some 3 wide here. It's going to be an opportunity for that Allgaier on the outside. Finally has some help.
Allmendinger up top in the 16.
Did you say Allmendinger?
All right. You can see getting door to door on the inside with Yaley. Yaley no help. Stenhouse to his end.
Oh, I thought they were talking about Allgaier. My bad.
Ty Dillon the leader. Wallace draws alongside.
Going 3 wide. That is dangerous.
Car in front of him. Allmendinger helping him out.
Look at the back of the pack. They're all going 3 wide.
Changed the way that top line was able to stay so formed up, and now it's just the decision that these guys make as to who pulls the block and what lane they decide to go in that they think is going to put them in the best opportunity to win the race.
He's in 13th.
2.5 miles to go.
Here, Daytona.
Man, this is awesome. Bubba's out front. Don't get it too far out front.
Yeah, and now that outside lane has been able to pull that second.
I'm rooting for Chase now. Okay,
even
he has.
I don't care.
Lost his teammate. It's going to come down to turn 3. That 3 wide slowed them all down. Got 2 cars.
Tapping a seizure.
Teammate big runs to the outside.
One toy. Oh, and Dillon's in the wall. He moved up to the top to try to get the advance of Allmendinger.
That was a hard hit.
Oh, but here flag. Wallace the leader. Byron on the bottom.
Wallace is going to get it.
Middle, Dillon up top. Off turn 4. And to the stripe. Bubba Wallace for 23-11 gets the checkered flag.
Man, I really didn't think that Ty Dillon's car was going to be able to last. He hit the wall hard. Somehow, some way, he kept it up. And how about this? Justin Allgaier officially in the Daytona 500. Dale Jr. on fire. That's cool.
Wait, that's Dale? That's Dale Jr.?
Wallace's took
the gray shirt
off the Chevrolets of Byron,
really?
Dillon, and
did not know that.
Toyota teammate Reddick. And the rest of the
really?
All Chevys. Allmendinger, Austin Dillon.
One of those.
Elliott, Allgaier, and Kyle.
Bubba Wallace, a great super speedway racer. Does a good job. Doesn't surprise me in the least. Man, what a nerve-wracking last lap for Dale Earnhardt Jr. and company. Holy cow.
Yeah, but what a great last lap for Bubba Wallace. Great job by these guys. Always on the super speedways. I said this during the qualifying show, but I got to spend a lot of time with Bubba over the summer. New at being a dad, so he's had a lot of things change in his life. He seems so relaxed, and now the results and confidence with a win.
And had to do it. Right, lost his help with Reddick behind him, and
no, I changed my driver.
Full win for 2015 racing, and Bubba's first. He led.
I changed my favorite driver.
Laps, leading more laps than anybody else in this field. Chase Elliott led 14. Josh Berry led 6.
My bad. Is this okay?
Martin Truex Jr.
Okay. Anyways, yeah, I've changed my favorite driver.
And it means that J.J. Yaley and Chandler Smith will head home. That's a wild race.
Once it got started, whew.
I believe on the back of that helmet are his baby's footprints. Regan.
Oh, Bubba Wallace holding off a 3-wide battle at the end to get the win. Your first dual win, Bubba. You told me before the race started you wanted it to be a nice, calm race. It looked a little wild out there, but nonetheless, a great job by the 23 from you.
Yeah, thanks, Regan. Man, what a night. Crowd's live tonight. Appreciate you guys. Hope that was a good race. There we go. Man, thank you, Tyler. That was awesome to see two team cars work together that well and learn a lot for Sunday. Did a great job pushing.
I don't know if I should like Chase Elliott or Bubba Wallace.
Really fast. Two different balances from being in the pack to being out front. So got some work to do there, but all in all, man, I've wanted one of these dual wins for so long.
Which one should I actually know? Yeah,
pissed off.
Both Bubba and Chase Elliott can be my favorite drivers. Why not?
Michael Jordan won. I think he'll be a little pumped up this weekend as well, right?
Yeah, no doubt. I think he got in last night. So definitely a makeup for last night and the speed that we had. But we always know like kind of Toyotas will race really well in. So all in all, good day, good night.
Bubba Wallace wins dual race number 1.
Third straight.
Yes, wins dual race number 1.
For Toyota. Jamie.
Get all the hugs. LW comes over. Kelly Earnhardt Miller.
You were there talking to yourself.
Don't worry. Don't worry.
So much emotion right here. Justin, I heard you on the radio. You have tears in your eyes right now. That race and what you were thinking and feeling to the very end.
The emotions right now are really just because of how much everybody here has wanted it. Dale and Kelly and LW and everybody at Junior Motorsports. This guy right here, his hands. His hands.
Race on Sunday.
We did the race on Sunday. His lip was quivering and his hands were shaking before the race, and I don't think I've ever seen Dale Jr.
I can see that.
Race, he said, I'm nervous. I don't want to be nervous, but I'm really nervous. And it's the truth. I mean, this means a lot to our team, this little team at Junior Motorsports. Dale Jr. is an amazing race car driver. He's an amazing dad, car owner, and you could tell how much he wanted this, and our whole shop wanted this, and to see this happen. Everybody at Traveler Whiskey, Chris Stapleton, he'll be here on Sunday, and I'm excited to see him here and debut this car in the Daytona 500 and Junior Motorsports being the Daytona 500. There were so many faces on this car that have worked to make this car happen, that this is their first ever real experience in the Cup Series. And we had a lot of veterans as well. Greg Ives was pretty hard on himself last night after qualifying was over, and just really proud of everybody on this team, Chevy and Hendrick Engine Shop, everybody that's a part of this. We get to go race the Daytona 500. It's pretty special. I've been here before, Xfinity Series champion, all this stuff, but this one means more than I could ever imagine. And
want to play some Just Daytona or something?
It's gonna be really fun.
Junior, you did it. You have been pacing. You have been nervous. What is this moment like? You finally have a car in the Daytona 500.
First off, I'm so proud of Justin, man. He put the whole team on his back those last couple of laps, and he got to the top. And I did not think that was possible, but he got up there and made some.
My bad.
It was his only shot and got some help, so we got some people to thank. But just a great race car. Greg Ives has put a group together that's motivated. Some special people on this team that I've worked with all the way back to 1998. But I'm going to tell you, man, this sport's amazing. Everything about it. I've seen it from so many different lenses.
I don't know.
And I love the challenges. I wouldn't want it any other way. This was hard emotionally, but I can't believe that we get to race on Sunday. I just can't believe it.
Justin Allgaier is in the 500 for.
Okay, I added a new avatar.
15. This car.
Let's play Just Daytona. I want to show you my new avatar.
Junior Motorsports personnel. Bubba Wallace, the winner of Duel number 1. Hey, we got 60 laps to go tonight on FS1. Stick around.
Motorsports isn't complicated. It's moving it
Why?
as fast as you.
Trucks is not in it.